I was going through an old periodical. There I found a very funny comment on Gandhi ji. I could have just passed it as some other any other ordinary comment, but the comment was made by a very interesting person. His name is M.G. Vaidya. M.G. Vaidya is a member of Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangha, popularly known as RSS. He spoke to the press condemning Godse's action of Gandhi Vad. I use the word Vad instead of Hatya. Once someone kills someone for a patriotic reason, for a dharmic reason, then it becomes a Vad. And I stand by that. With this condemnation of Godse's patriotic act, I feel Vaidya lost his senses and his thought process has shrunk with his olden age, with his growing age. They, the RSS, are trying to get people in India and elsewhere to believe, little by little, that they have no involvement in Gandhi's work, which could be a fact. But they are trying hard to sell this fact, which they don't have to do it. The cowardly escapist RSS refuses to acknowledge the patriotic act of Param Pujanya Shri Nathuram Godse in assassinating Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. They do this under the pretext that Hinduism, being a peace-loving and a non-violent, but Sangh Parivar accepts and practice only those aspects of Hinduism which suits them very well. More fundamentally, it is important that RSS thinkers outgrow the habit of calling someone great because he is considered great. Gandhiji was just an impostor on Hindus and a hypocrite to the core. Gandhi is a person who tried to link politics and spiritualism. He always wanted to be in his stance. Whatever he say is the final word, and if any by chance disobeys or disagrees with his viewpoint, he used to blackmail them, he used to sit on the satyagraha. This is not a determination. He saw the future Indian rupee with his picture and he used his mind to do it, to achieve it. He is a very cheap politician who deserved to be killed. Param Pujanya Nathuram Godse is just late, a bit late, and because of that lakhs of Hindus have suffered for Gandhi's selfish decisions. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was a page in the history of India that needed to be turned over, otherwise all the coming pages would have been blank. Friends, Gandhi was not killed. He was executed by Shri Godse. But practically speaking, it was the Congress, then Congress, who killed Gandhi, and Nathuram Godse has just performed the last rituals. My only agony with Nathuram Godse is why he had to wait till the dismemberment of motherland to kill Gandhi. So many Hindus' lives would have been saved if only he had taken a right action, a sooner action. History would have changed. Many Hindus could have breathed, and in course there could have been a sea of change in the Indian history too. But if only Godse ji had killed Gandhi sooner. As I've said, Gandhi is a real blot on the Indian history. Hidden enemies are more dangerous than the real enemies, than the open enemies. Gandhi was one such hidden enemy of Hindus. He tried to be a saint, where in fact he is a pure politician, a political leader. He did nothing but paralyzing the Hindus in the name of non-violence. He himself called a spiritual saint. He loved to be called that way. Spiritual saints don't fast on every silly issues when their demands are not met. Spiritual saints don't sit down satyagraha to blackmail and make others implement and follow his policies. But Gandhi did fasting every time anything went against his wish. If he was a saint, which I really doubt, he shouldn't have taken active part in the politics, at least post-independence. No man is greater than the country, but Gandhi tried to be greater than the nation itself. He had built an image, a larger than the life. He thought that he is the sole bearer of the freedom movement, and he made people to believe that way. And people started praising him as the Mahatma. This is definitely Kali Yuga, where villains are called as Mahatma. The sickest of vile, like Gandhi, is still adored, and righteous persons like Subhash Chandra Ji Bose, Swatantra Veer Damodar Savarkar are mocked. Gandhi as a leader has failed on every front. In fact, as a freedom fighter, he delayed our freedom movement. He promised us the Sampurna Swarajya, Akhanda Bharat, but he was the forerunner for the partition. He made it, he invented it, he implemented it. He had seen that the country was partitioned. When people condemned his act, he went and sat on the satyagraha. He made so many historical blunders, like supporting the Khilafat movement, which has nothing to do with the freedom movement of India. When the partition has happened, when the Indian government has rejected the appeal of the Pakistan to give 55 crores to Pakistan, he sat again on satyagraha and blackmailed the Nehru government. This eventually has led to the vivisection of our motherland. His saintliness was a mask, a political idea clubbing religion and politics. It was a disaster for the Indian and Hindus. If he was a saint, you should have restricted his activities to his ashram, at least after post-independence. That's what a saint does. Unlike Sri Aurobindo, he never left politics to live as a spiritual man. And all his historical blunders has made Nathuram Godse to take a decision to eliminate him from the Indian political scenario. I only feel that Gandhi should have been eliminated quite a long time back, when he has supported the Ali brothers, when he has supported the Khilafat movement, when he has accepted the Jinnah as his brother. Long time back he should have eliminated. If it would have been done, lakhs of Hindus' life could have been saved. More than that, India today would have been an Akhanda Bharat.